Well, hello there and welcome back. If we haven't met yet, hey. If we have, hey. Welcome back to my channel. I am Rachel, if you don't know. We chat all things books over here. If some of your passions include over-caffeinating yourself, fantasizing over fictional characters, overanalyzing everything you've ever done or read or experienced, welcome. Hey. You know, I wish you'd just get it over with and subscribe already so we could be friends, but that's up to you. If anything I've said resonates with you, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. I would love to connect with you. I'd love to be friends. I want to hear all your opinions on everything I say in this video and everything I say in every video. Reading just isn't the same without a community, and I am so grateful for the community that we've built here so far, and I do hope you'll join. That is my little spiel. We're gonna get into the video. I will say, I'm very excited for this one. Another thing I will say, a little disclaimer, have I ever once stuck to a TBR? No. There's a reason why I use the term melting pot TBR, okay? Now, if you haven't been here, a melting pot TBR is just my version, really, of a TBR, which means it's a melting pot of ideas, of books, of genres, of vibes, if you will. TBRs excite me, okay? I like a TBR. I like feeling like I have some sort of plan, some sort of trajectory when I go into the month, and then I love watching it fall to pieces as I mood read and read maybe a couple of the books on the TBR. Never all of them, sometimes none of them. Either way, we're gonna set the tone, set the mood, set the vibe, set the energy for this month. Now, this is coming out a little bit after the month has begun, so sorry for that. We're a little backed up over here in Bookin' with Rach land, I will say. We're working girly, all right? But I'm here now, and I'm so excited to talk books with you and fall reads, October TBR. Let's get into the video. So, as you can see here, I have my little TBR jar. It doesn't shake very well. Like, I'm trying to mix it, but I feel like it's just, like, bouncing up and down. Anyway, I'll give it a nice dig when I choose my reads. But this is my fall TBR. Far too many books. Far more books than I'm going to read this fall. Sad. But I'm excited to see which of these get chosen today. Now, I read anywhere between 4 and 8 books a month, usually. So we're gonna pick 6 today to leave some room, to leave some wiggle room, okay? Just in case I don't get to all these books, just in case I wanna have a mood read in between here and there. Enough yapping on my part. Let's just make the first pick. Why am I kind of nervous? Let's give it a nice dig. Oh my god, my hand doesn't even fit in here. This is the first time I've ever done a TBR jar, by the way. Should have picked a jar with a bigger mouth, perhaps. The first pick. Here she is. Nervous. The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. It's probably backwards for you guys, but just proof that that is what this says. The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. We're starting off strong with a fall freaking read, y'all. Now, I don't have the physical copy of this, unfortunately, on me. I actually do, back at home in Canada. For the newbies in our midst, I was born and raised just outside Toronto, Canada, moved to Chicago for college for 4 years. Now I live in Shanghai on a contract with Disney. Anyways, that's why I am not at home and I do not have my books. But I do own this book in the physical copy at home, which is a shame because now I need to buy the Kindle version of it. So anyways, but I'm very excited to get into this. Obviously you guys have heard of this book. I've never read a Laurie Gilmore. I've heard they're not great. Just kind of like cheesy, fun, cringy reads, you know? We gotta have one of those every once in a while, so I'm not mad about this. Especially because I did just read 2 historical fiction books by Kristen Hanna. Go watch my last video if you haven't. I go through the throes of Kristen Hanna in that video. It's amazing and wild and painful and heartbreaking and beautiful. So I'm really not mad about a Cinnamon Bun Bookstore moment after all of that. It took a toll, okay? So anyway, Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, I don't really know what it's about, to be honest. I kind of want to go in blind. The book cover says it all, in my opinion. I don't really need to know anything further. Surely it's a romance. Surely it's cutesy cozy. Moving on to the next pick. Let's pick something good. I still can't reach. This is the one. What does it say? I'm regretting everything I've ever done. Zodiac Academy by Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti. Please ignore my chicken scratch, but there she is. Yeah, that is a commitment. Oh, I just kicked my tripod. Sorry, guys. That's a commitment, and I'm scared, and I'm concerned. However, one thing about me is I love an academic setting. I love an academia moment. If it's set in a school, better yet, an academy for like special something, I'm set. So what I know about this is that it's like a dark fae paranormal romance situation set in like a magical academy, and it has something to do with like their zodiac signs being linked to like their abilities and their powers. Really cool concept, to be fair. Really cool. I'm sat. Okay, I've just searched it up to get a little bit more information. It is about twins, Tori and Darcy Vega. Those names sound like Trish and something. Tori? Is it Trish and Tori Vega from Victorious? That's probably so wrong. Ignore me. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but basically they're selected to attend the academy where your star sign defines your destiny. I'm into it. I've also not read a fantasy in a long while, so I will say I don't have those physical copies either. So that's another Kindle purchase. We're racking up the Kindle purchases already. Awesome. Love it. Which brings us to our next pick. This is book number 3 for the month of October. Okay, let's try and mix it up a little bit here. This is the one. This is the one I can feel it. What is this? Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This has been on my TBR forever. And it's right... I'm getting something. Right here. This is a used copy that I thrifted in Shanghai. This one I'm really clearly excited about because I haven't read a thriller in a long time either. I've been very in my like romance historical fiction era. So this is gonna be really nice. It's also been the summer. So like, can you blame me? I'm just a girl. It's romance summer. This is giving good things, okay? I'm loving these picks so far. It's like good variety. I'm also reading all books written by women so far. Never complaining about that. So this one, she was 15, her mother's golden girl. She had her whole life ahead of her, and then in the blink of an eye, she was gone. 10 years later, her mom is still looking for her. Quite scary, quite sad. There's also like a romance, sort of a eerie sort of romance in here, I think, that then they're like, what's quite going on here, you know? I've heard great things about Lisa Jewell's writing. I've heard this is really fast paced, really enjoyable, so I am excited to get into her. And it's nice to read a physical book too, because I've been reading so much on my Kindle, because obviously like I'm abroad right now. So anyway, it'll be nice to get to read a physical book. So these are great picks so far. As a reminder, we have Zodiac Academy, we have the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and we have Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Pick number 4. Let's get into it. Divas. Guys, I really like did not think this through when I was putting it in this jar that I can't fit my hand into. This is the pick. This is the one. Yes! This is one of my most anticipated reads. Yay! And I have it right behind me here. Another one I get to read physically, and this is a brand new copy. I actually bought this at the foreign bookstore here in Shanghai. Frederick Bachman's My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry. I have heard just wonderful things about Frederick Bachman. I've been wanting to read him forever. Oh, I'm so excited. I know that this isn't like people's favorite by him, but something about it is just really interesting to me. Basically, a girl named Elsa. She's 7 years old, which is so young. Basically, her grandmother is really close to her, and then sadly, grandma passes away. But she leaves Elsa these notes of who she wants Elsa to apologize to on behalf of the grandmother. That's so funny. I was gonna say a bad word. That's funny. That's fierce. That's diva. And I love it. And I'm excited for it. And really, that's all. I've just been staring at it on my shelf for like the past couple weeks. So very excited it's on this list. Will be reading this one. Thank you. That's number 4. Number 5. Let us see. Number 5. This one. It's this one. Divas, what's it gonna be? Oh, I just wrote a bunch of letters and I'm like, what does that mean? I forgot what it meant, but you guys, it's time. You guys are gonna be really excited about this one. I've been bullied for years. Bullied? I've not been bullied. That's really dramatic. Y'all have been wanting me to read. Thank you for wanting me to read things. I appreciate you. Been wanting me to read. There we go. That was smooth. This book. For literal ages. Like every time I'm like, yeah, I still haven't read this book, people are yelling at me in my comments. Validly so. This, obviously, I just wrote a bunch of letters. It's the summer I turned pretty. What? The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, TJR. That's what that says. So, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by TJR. I guess it's time. I guess this is a sign. I should have read it ages ago. Oh, the font is tiny. Divas, what are you doing to me? Why is the font this small? Anyways, very excited about this. Still don't really know what it's about. Reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. Making her way to LA in the 1950s, leaving show business in the 80s. Okay, I love this sort of vibe. I love reading about Hollywood and show business, especially in the older times, like in the 50s. I think it's fascinating. And yeah, I've just heard literally beautiful, amazing, wonderful things about this book. So no complaints about this pick either, y'all. We're still going strong. We're still going very strong. And also now 3 of the 5 picks are physical copies. So that's beautiful. Love. Mr. Jar, you're treating me well. This is the last pick, everybody. This is the last freaking pick. What's it gonna be? This is the one. I can feel it. What's it gonna be? Okay. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. So we got the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore and the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Again, not mad about it. I wanted a fall TBR. They said fall TBR. So very excited about that. Again, similar vibes to the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by her. Just kind of cutesy, cozy, cringy, all the C words. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to read those books. Super fall coded, super fun. I am really, really excited. Maybe I should do a video, me just working through those books. A little Lori Gilmore reading vlog, if you will. I think that'd be super fun. Let me know if you want to see that. But that brings us to the end of our October TBR. We have such a good mix, my divas. Oh, these are the 6 books that I'm gonna plan to read this month, give or take a couple as per usual. I have these 3 copies. The other 3 I'll need to get on Kindle, so maybe I'll prioritize these. And yeah, I'm just really, really excited for this month of reading. Please, please, please tell me what you're most excited to read this month. If there's any fall reads that you think I should get into that you'd love to see my reactions on. I do also have a TikTok and an Instagram. Go follow those. I'd love to be your friends over there. I just want to yacht books with you on all the platforms. I want to know all your thoughts. Let me know if you've read any of these books, if there's any I should skip. Just let me know all the things. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. I cannot wait to read your comments and respond to your comments and chat, and I will see you in the next one. Happy reading. Bye.